Barakti Yahweh Brakatah, Yahawashi, Barakti Yahweh Brakatah, Yahawashi, Ba Hashem, Rakakadash. The honors to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and sincerity. Lesson will be entitled Until It Came and Stood. Video was inspired by a sighting of a chariot during GMS Dallas live stream. Lord will, you are edified, part 2.
Shalom, Makim, Shalom. Hey, check this out.
You got to get to the scriptures. You take the scriptures seriously. Not no sentiment and no whooping and hollering. Take your salvation seriously.
Now for this video, the emphasis is until it came and stood.
Study these words. Right. Get to the Bible, man. It's fun.
Right.
All right, so Isaiah 9 and 6 it says, For unto us a child is born.
This is the prophecy of the Messiah. He was prophesied in the Old Testament.
Stood, going into an indicator of an exact location, which brings me to Matthew, the 2nd chapter, and verse 1. Now, when Yahawashi was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem, saying, Where is he that is born King of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east and are come to worship him. His star, symbolic for what? A chariot of Israel.
You got to get to the scriptures. You take the scriptures seriously. Not no sentiment and no whooping and hollering. Take your salvation seriously.
Hence his star, referring to a chariot. Back into verse 2, saying, Where is he that is born King of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east and are come to worship him. When Herod the king had heard these things, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him. And when he had gathered all the chief priests and scribes of the people together, he demanded of them where Mashiach should be born. And they said unto him, In Bethlehem of Judea, for thus it is written by the prophet. And you, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are not the least among the princes of Judah. For out of you shall come a governor that shall rule my people Israel. Then Herod, when he had privily called the wise men, inquired of them diligently what time the star appeared, meaning, when did you see this chariot? Verse 8. And he sent them to Bethlehem and said, Go and search diligently for the young child, and when you have found him, bring me word again, that I may come and worship him also. When they had heard the king, they departed, and lo, the star, referring to a chariot, which they saw in the east, went before them, meaning what? Guided them, led them, till it came and stood over where the young child was. So this chariot led the wise men to Yahawashi's exact location. And if you can receive this in the spirit, this is a visual. The wise men, they saw a star/chariot, and it led them to Yahawashi's exact location until it came and stood over him. And once it got to Yahawashi's location, it stood. Okay? Such as this. Another key point. We talk about how Columbus used the Apocrypha as information to guide him over here. Also, he saw chariots, and he identified these chariots as Saint Elmo's fire. So what exactly is Saint Elmo's fire? Seen as a continuously glow orb of blue or violet, and often accompanied by a hissing sound, meaning the sounds the chariots make during these clever maneuvers in the sky. St. Elmo's fire has been confused with both fire and lightning, when it's truly a unique phenomenon. The eerie effect is produced by something known as a coronal discharge, a spark generated in an electrified field when there is a dramatic difference between the charge in the air and the charge of an object. Electrified fields can be produced by thunderstorms, and the perfect objects to launch St. Elmo's fire are those that act like giant lightning rods, a church steeple, an airplane wing, and of course that mast of a ship. That's bullshit. So what Columbus saw was
There you go. He was prophesied to come. So here's one from Isaiah.
a chariot.
Right, go ahead.
Right, for unto us a child is born,
And these chariots
unto us a
led
son is
him
given,
to
and
the Americas.
government shall be upon
Okay.
his shoulder.
And this is what he called Saint Elmo's fire. Check this out. Modern sailors describe it as spectacular, spooky, and even supernatural, and revel in the opportunity to witness the dancing flames. And the reason why they identify it as dancing flames because of that fire. And it's just miraculous maneuvering in the sky. This is what Columbus saw. Hence, St. Elmo's fire. And this is also what led the wise men to Yahawashi's exact location. Lord will, this was an edifying lesson. Shalom.